Hey, realize I haven't made you a video since Tuesday. What else happened? Wednesday, I cleaned. It was my last vacation-ish day. I cleaned and stuff, hung up some fairy lights, etc., which I'd been meaning to do since, Christmas. And then it was RPG night, role-playing night, game night that night. So I went to the Dice Latte, which is a game cafe. Lots of fun. And we continued our pre-scripted D&D adventure. So my troop was reasonably small. Only, 4 of us that night? One of them I had gamed with previously, and he was our dungeon master this time, our leader, as it were, for the uninitiated. And he's pretty cool. But then there's this guy who was at that same game and is the most annoying human being I've ever met. And so we encountered these guards in the story. We encountered 12 of the red plume of the soldiers of this world and their leader, the captain. And they said, "Come with us, give us your weapons and come with us." And we were supposed to say, "Yes, sir." And Mr. Annoying said, I go into a rage and I start fighting them, which meant we then were in a battle. We had to fight them. And this was maybe 5 minutes into it. The battle took 3 hours because we had really high armor classes and we were all at like 18 or 20. And the armed guard also had high armor classes and got 2 goes each because they were that strong, and it was just 3 hours of absolute nothing. So frustrating. Ugh. Whatever. Okay, fine. I'm pretending to be over it. And then today we went on a field trip with the kindy kids to the Africa Museum. So I had mixed feelings. On the one hand, it's not a culture that they would get a lot of exposure to otherwise. Like, having that in America, if you didn't have it really carefully or really well done, would just be hugely offensive and racist. But here, they just don't get exposure to that at all. So that's first of all. But then also, wasn't a very good museum. It's at Children's Grand Park, which is, I think the Africa thing is a temporary thing, but it must be a little more permanent. Wow, it is humid. Just a second. Good, I can successfully do that while distracted. Right, so the museum so first you walk in and there's this giant fake zebra, and we took pictures of everything. My co-teacher, in the course of the hour and a half we were there, took 193 pictures, which was it's amazing. So there were a whole bunch of animatronic animals, which was pretty cool, like zebras and gazelles and wildebeest and elephants, etc., giraffes. And then there was a cage full of bunnies. And then there was a cage with some little yellow birds. I don't know, finches or something, like live ones. And then there was a real live, I think, alligator, which was sad because I think the poor thing must have been really drugged. It was just slow and sort of sitting there. I felt bad for it. And then there were some other, snakes, but one of them was, I don't remember what it was, but it clearly came from America. It was labeled Mississippi something. Mississippi lizard? I don't know. I'm home. So yeah, there were a whole bunch of animals, and then the kids there was another cage with bunnies, or pen, I guess. They could sort of hold them. And that was exciting. And there was a bearded dragon they could hold. And then there was a drumming thing. So this Ethiopian guy and 2 Koreans who he called Karafricans, which I thought was kind of funny. Korean Africans, very Korean guys. They did drumming with the kids, and there were enough drums for all 30, 40 of our kids, and then some. It could have been 3 times that size. There were so many drums. And everybody got to try drumming and practice drumming. and drum along with various Korean songs, which was hysterical. And then he said this is a phrase or a song that's very famous across all of Africa. It's called Hakuna Matata. So, like, the teachers are expecting the Lion King, but in fact, it's just this other song, which I think is actually a real song. So I have to look that up and find out if it's actually a non-Lion King song called Hakuna Matata. Then there was a 3D movie, a 3D video of, like, presumably in Africa, seeing all these different animals, giraffes and snakes that, like, fake attacked us, like, attacked the camera, and the kids, like, panicked about it. It was beautiful. And we played with sand, and that was about it. It was a nice experience. I guess because it's for that age of children, and in an area where they probably won't get any other education, or not much education about it, it's sort of fair to... It felt very bare bones to me, and it felt almost like teaching stereotypes, although not. Although I don't know what the hell the rabbits were doing there. And guinea pigs. There were guinea pigs with the rabbits. I just don't know. But at the same time, like, it's sort of... It felt like the way we teach Thanksgiving, where the Indians and the Pilgrims were friends. But it's sort of what you have to do for kindergartners, you know, like, you can't... Some of these kids, internationally, their age is like 3.5 or 4. So, I don't know, whatever. I had a lot of mixed feelings about it, but it was all right. Yeah, that's about it. That's been my day. We're going out tonight. Tosh and Ryan and I are going out for some sort of food. I don't know what. And then tomorrow, I think I'm helping Ryan pick up a bed, I think. And no other plans Saturday, and Sunday I might go see Deadpool if it comes out here then also. Or I might, not. And that's it. I hope your weekend is wonderful. I hope Jason kicks ass on Sunday. Good luck, Jason. That's it. Love you all. Bye.